AITA for refusing to give back wedding gifts to my mill after my husband passed. My husband passed away about 3 years ago. We were together for 9 years. Married for 4 years at the time of his passing. He never had a great relationship with his parents, and he was very vocal about that to all of our friends. My husband and I kept our finances very private and did not share much with his parents, as my husband did not want them to be involved. His parents are decently well off and can provide for themselves. We would openly share finances with my parents and during the term of our marriage. We have taken financial help from my parents when needed, but we have never asked his parents to help us out at any time. My husband and I also had a home that we purchased together while we were engaged. I had some legal issues and his parents did have to sign a document as we did not have a living will. They hesitated and his mom kept making snarky comments about the car I drive and shoes I buy. It was resolved eventually, but I think the process just gave me a bitter feeling. His parents waited to see if their names were listed as beneficiary for any accounts we had, and after it was confirmed that they were not, they stopped contacting me. Last time they spoke to me was 2 years ago. I have started to see someone new over the past year and they are clearly not happy. It's become a "why should she have anything from our son" mentality. I also lost my mom about 6 months ago. A few weeks ago his parents called and demanded I give them all the wedding jewelry back that was received for our 2017 wedding, as it is not mine and belongs to his mom. Nothing given from any guests or his parents during the wedding was family heirlooms or passed down jewelry that would have sentimental value. They were just gifts from those who attended our wedding. They did not even show up to my mother's funeral or call me. They are also claiming that the home we had isn't even mine, as their son put the down payment. Untrue, as my parents had helped us put a large amount of the down payment for that home, but my husband never shared that with his parents since we never wanted to rub it in their faces. They also think that their son funded everything and our entire lifestyle, which is another lie, as we had built our life with money that was made by both of us, not just him. In my perspective, I was married to their son. We both worked, built a life together, and any gifts given to me during my wedding or things purchased between money that their son and I made is not theirs. His mother has been harassing and calling my family, and it has been non-stop comments to the point where she questioned my upbringing that my deceased mother gave me. All my family members think they are disgusting to do this to their son's widow. But it also gets awkward as we are trying to be mindful that they lost their son. My heart still goes out to them for their loss, as I can imagine they are also grieving, but I am just confused. Time to go. No contact. No kids for old Mill to claim. So she has no claim on your life. There is now no reason to stay in contact. If their love for you does not continue because their son died, then you would not be in the wrong to cut these people out of your life. You owe them nothing. NTA, good grief, your in-laws sound like a nightmare. I would get in touch with a lawyer to see if you can get a restraining order on them. I'm sorry for your loss and I hope this gets resolved quickly. NTA. But why are the lines of communication still open? Block them expeditiously. Plenty of people lose their children and manage to not be assholes. You don't have to be their emotional punching bag. NTA. Send a cease and desist if they break that. Lawyer up for harassment. Go full NC. NTA. Look at finding a lawyer. NTA for sure. Block them. Call the police for harassment if they insist. It's time to cut the cord with those off. NTA. Your husband couldn't stand his parents and kept them at a distance. I would even go as far as saying giving them anything would be a slap in his face. Respect his wishes. NTA. But I'm afraid you're being far too kind and generous to the in-laws. These people are total psychopaths and must be blocked and discontinue harassing you. You owe them nothing, obviously. And I would send a registered letter advising them to cease and desist contact ASAP. Sorry this all happened, protect yourself, these people are maniacs. I would go and see and tell them why. Say something like, I really tried to keep contact with you because I thought we could share in our grief of losing your son, my husband. It has been made very clear lately that you would rather try and dismantle the life I had built with your son together. Just like you, I am grieving. This is a life your son and I both contributed to together. You have it completely wrong that your son funded our life together. We were partners in all things, including finances. I know you don't have a legal leg to stand on, which is why I tried to chalk this up to you grieving. But you have crossed a line, and now, because of your actions, things must change. I will be going no contact with you and blocking you on all platforms. I will also advise my family members to no longer entertain your deliberate attack on me and block you as well. If you try to escalate this, I will contact the police about a restraining order. I often wondered why my husband never felt close to you, his own parents. Thank you for finally offering clarity on this situation. I hope you speak to a therapist and find out why you are such a spiteful and hateful person. Goodbye and good luck. NTA. They are acting disgusting. They may still be grieving, but now they are just being hateful to you. Block them on all channels. See a lawyer if you want to be sure everything financial is clear of them. And go on and live your life in peace. So sorry for both your losses. NTA. Ignore and block would be the best and easiest way forward here for you, and then if they persist, a cease and desist letter from a lawyer usually works wonders. NTA. For sure. Block them. Call the police for harassment if they insist. It's time to cut the cord with those off. NTA. When a married couple purchase things, it is both of theirs. End of discussion. If one member of the couple passes too soon without a will, it is the surviving spouse's and any children's property. His parents are out of their minds. Block them. Never talk to them again. Problem solved. Oh hell no. Go NC now. Fellow widow for 5 years now, and I went NC with my Phil BC. He decided to say 3 weeks after the funeral that he wished my husband, his son, was never born. Backstory. When my mill found out she was preggo with my husband, she went to BFFIL's house to tell him, and she was told to get an abortion and leave him alone. These types of people are entitled narcissistic who do not deserve any more of your energy, time or compassion. We've experienced unimaginable loss. We don't need any more negative energy near us. Just keep those you cherish near. Don't waste any more of your energy dealing with your former in-laws. No contact. Have an attorney write a cease and desist letter. And return nothing. I'm sorry for your loss. It is time to cut all contact with in-laws. Don't respond. Don't answer any questions. If anyone asks you about what is going on, or tries to weigh in, you can respond you aren't sure what is going on with your former in-law. They seem to be confused and then say nothing else. You don't have to explain anything. You don't have to talk to them or acknowledge them. You don't have to give them anything back either. Silence is the best response to them. Confusion to others about what is happening that they feel like sticking their nose into. Sounds like you are moving forward with your life, and that is good. Go have the best life you can. NTA. Time to put a stop to this. Is there anyone whose opinion they respect you can speak with? Or is it time for a lawyer? Their escalation even now 3 years later should alarm you. Seems like you might need to talk to a lawyer. NTA get an order of protection to prevent further communication. Stop contact immediately.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.